What's going on, guys? It's Steve and welcome to Sports 9 Comic Book Reviews, and today's episode is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1.1, and this review is from SuperiorSpiderTag.com, and this is by Gvozden. So in many ways, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1.1 is a back-to-basics Spider-Man tale that sees the costume hero swinging around New York City looking for a reason to get involved with something that has nothing to do with him. It's a perspective that's been repeated time and time again throughout the history of Spider-Man titles, but it is refreshing here purely for its novelty amongst recent Spider-Man history in the same way that Gary Conway's Spiral miniseries was. Here Peter stumbles onto a funeral only to learn a day later that the buried man has risen from the dead and is refusing to talk to the press. So in typical Spider-Man fashion, it is up to him to hit the pavement and figure out what is behind this rather bizarre incident. Except as the CEO of an international company like Parker Industries, I'm not especially sure what is enticing Peter to investigate this occurrence. In the past, Parker's role as a photographer and crime fighter made sense. One job was filling the other and allowing him to get a closer look at the goings on in New York City. Here Peter is using his CEO status to lobby the mayor to change the rules regarding the sale of Christmas themed items, and a minute later he's investing the reappearance of a man thought dead, who seems to pose no immediate threat. Readers of the all-new, all-different Amazing Spider-Man title have likely experienced this strange disconnect in the main title, specifically that Peter Parker is acting about the same as ever, despite the radical shift in status quo, and the same is true here. What hampers this debut issue is that while the mystery surrounding the resurrected man is certainly intriguing, I just can't put my finger on why Peter feels the need to get involved other than latent curiosity. Still, if you can look past the awkward new status quo and the desire that this debut issue have more of a hook than the reappearance of the SANTERIANS, so who appear on the final page in a beautiful double-page spread. There's a lot of old-school Spider-Man goodness to be found here that specifically comes through in writer JOSE Molina's inner monologues for Peter, a welcome return after their absence in the main title that depict Peter as a warm-hearted, likable, and introspective do-gooder. Sure, this Spider-Man is a bit casually jokier than I would look, but the characterization is in line with Peter's recent depiction and is hard to find offense with when it is so charming. It is quieter scenes that reveal the heart to the story, specifically a lengthy sequence that has Spider-Man sharing some shaved ice with a young girl he is saved in Central Park. In this role, Spider-Man comes across as a paternalistic and emotionally supportive figure and signals more development as a character than any accumulation of buildings could signal. Simone Biancchi's fine inks, bold ink washes, it was totally good and totally amazing. So you can get a good review for this one. Amazing Spider-Man 1.1 is as promising start to a series with beautiful artwork and honest character writing. So that's why the story is totally awesome and really enjoyable. But there are a few flaws out there, but I hope that they will overcome with this story. So hope you guys have enjoyed it, and this comic book is so awesome. Just you go to the store and buy this comic book and enjoy the day this Christmas. Have a great day. Adios.